Welcome back to Tyler's Retro Reviews with the final review for September. WCW Bash to the Beach 2000. This is a redo of that. I'm not going to mention Dark Side of the Ring because what the fuck? Who cares about that stupid show? Um, Now, this is not going to be the only WCW review for now, at least. Because the next four are WCW Halloween Havocs. I'll tell you this right now. Next week, Halloween Havoc 1992. And then the week after that, Halloween Havoc 93. And then the week after that, we two redos on this channel. Havoc 97 and Halloween Havoc 98. So, go along with my Halloween reviews also, which will be Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island on the main channel. Also on my main channel, I'm planning on doing some action figure matches on there. Because I got an Extreme Sets pop-out crowd, the retro crowd. So you're going to expect some of that. Probably on a Sundays, because I don't do much on Sundays for video-wise. But yeah. Look. We have different opinions, okay? We all know WCW in 2000 was a bad year. But opinion-wise, I watch the show again. I don't hate this show as other people do. I mean, yes, WWF was the better product than this. We all know. But I'd rather watch WCW in 2000 than today with AEW. I'm fucking serious with that. But anyways, let's talk about this show at least. July 9th at the Ocean Center in Daytona Beach, Florida. This is the final Bash to the Beach pay-per-view, that is. And yeah. So, this show has one of the most... This show is infamous for Hogan leaving WCW for real. Because of something. We'll get into that. And it also have one of the best moments near the end of WCW in the year 2000. But yeah. Regardless. So anyways, let's get on to it. So first off, for the Cruiserweight Championship. Now, when the show starts, Ernest Miller told his limo driver that there'll be no interference in the match. Well, this has a bunch of interferences because WCW. But anyways, Lieutenant Logo defeats Juventud Guerrera to retain the Cruiserweight Championship. Regardless of the stupid interferences, this match was actually good. Like I said before, this show has some good spots and good stuff in here. Regardless, a 6 out of 10. Anyways, then this was originally supposed to be for the Hardcore Championship. I think they show a recap of Thunder Big Field being up Terry Funk before this, so this is now a handicap hardcore match for the Hardcore Championship. Big Field defeats Norman Smiley and Ralphus to retain the Hardcore Championship. I don't know, this was not that fun of a match. I mean, the one with Terry Funk was funnier and slammery than this match, but regardless, it was just I mean, they fight in the backstage area. I don't know why there's a gigantic fucking elevator in the arena. And then Ralphus gets his ass whipped. 4, I'll give it. It was, yeah. Yeah, it was just a 4 out of 10, I'll give it. Anyways, we get a wedding gown match between Daffy defeating Miss Hancock, better known as Stacy Keibler. It was not even a match, really. Yeah, it was nothing about a match. The referee Slick Johnson gets stripped. Then Dave Flair got stripped, and then Crowbar got take down his pants for his underwear. And yeah, they throw cake around. It was just funny, but kind of retarded. A 1. I'll give it a 1 because yeah. Huh. Yeah. Then we get it for the WCW World Tag Team Championships. Chronic defeats the perfect event of Sean Stasiak and Chuck Palumbo to win the tag team titles. This match was fine. It was a fine tag team match. 5.5 I'll give it. Yeah. Anyways. Chris Canyon defeats Booker T. This is not the last time we will see Booker T on this show. And then during this show, Jeff Jarrett says he'll ruin the show, which he interfered in this match, which kind of costs to think what will happen at the end. Yeah. The match was really good. Like I said before, there were... We'll get to it. 6.5. I would give it a 7, but the interference kind of... But it makes, seething stories, I get that. Anyways, then we get for next matches for the WCW United States Championship. And this was basically the story of this match. This whole thing was Scott Steiner's Steiner Recliner was banned because Ernest Miller was choked out in it. And Mike Awesome defeats Scott Steiner by disqualification, so the US title becomes vacated because of it. This is the way to get Scott Steiner into the world title scene, but yeah. It was kind of lazy for WCW to do something like this. And the finish came when Ernest Miller said, "Don't you do it!" And Scott Steiner does that and then put the Steiner Recliner on Mike Awesome, and that causes a disqualification because of it. Yeah. Like I said before, but it was haunted by that dumb finish. A 6, I'll give it. Anyways, then the next, well, regardless, we had a graveyard match. Vampiro defeats the Demon in this match, who is Dale Torborg, by the way. Yeah, look at the Boneyard match 20 years later with Undertaker and AJ Styles, and compare it with this, yeah, the Boneyard match was least better than this match. I mean, they tried with a cinematic match, but this was not good. I mean, and we'll skip ahead to the right after one of the matches, quotation marks. Vampiro got into the ring and he cuts a promo saying that Sting is dead. Yeah, coincidence. And then a bunch of druids in Sting masks came out with a casket. And then the casket was Sting inside with a Sting mask also, and beats him up with beats Vampiro up with a baseball bat and throws him in the casket and shuts the lid. One of them at least. Yeah, fuck Vampiro, and this feud was not good. Sting on me, well, I met him, 2 years ago. You already know. He was a really nice guy to me, but yeah. It's a zero. A zero. The first zero of the night. Yeah. Again, I don't remember what I gave these originally, so we're going to have to do it by scratch. I said it before in my Spring Stampede 99 review on here. Anyway, Shane Douglas defeats Buff Bagwell in a mediocre match. This would lead to Shane Douglas being paired up with Torrie Wilson. Yeah. Why? 4. This was an okay match. Okay, then we get to this infamous thing coming out of this show for the WCW World Heavyweight Championship. Hollywood Hogan defeats Jeff Jarrett to win the WCW Championship. Why am I using quotation marks? Because we all know about this. This whole match, it wasn't a match, okay? Bell rings. Jeff Jarrett lies down to Hogan because Vince Russo told Jarrett to lie down. Throws the belt, and then Hogan says, "That's why his company's in the damn shit because of bullshit like this." And then puts his foot on Jarrett. 1, 2, 3. This is not gonna get ranked, okay? It's a lie. Because it was a lay down, okay? They did it how we had 99 when Hogan laid down to Sting, but. And also, we all know about this. This was Hogan's last night in WCW, by the way. The whole Vince Russo thing, he came back for the Booker T, he came back for Jeff Jarrett, and he's playing creative control card with Hogan, and called him a piece of shit, and basically, yeah. This whole thing was supposed to be an angle, by the way. So the actual main event for the WCW World Championship would be Jeff Jarrett versus Booker T, because there were 2 WCW championships that night. This whole thing was supposed to be a storyline where Hogan's supposed to come back the night after Halloween Havoc 2000, and there's supposed to be a big unification match between the belts. I think it's supposed to be Booker T and Hogan, but we don't know. Hogan sued WCW over defamation of character or whatever it was. I'm not gonna rant about that. That thing was so. And again, fuck Dark Side of the Ring for that dumb episode. But yeah. Anyways, then we get this for Scott Hall's contract. Goldberg defeats Kevin Nash. As a result of this, Scott Hall is officially done with WCW because Scott Hall was gone since Super Bowl 2000. Because we all know. I'm not going to say it here. I remember watching James from Real Pro Wrestling about this, his review of Bash to the Beach 2000. And this was how Goldberg's idiotic heel turn. Yeah, right behind me. He turned heel like Great American Bash 2000, and this whole thing was because of Star King 98, which, spoiler for my December reviews. And in December, by the way, it's going to be for Saturday, and Tuesday, and Thursdays, perhaps. But yeah, this was actually a short, good match. Scott Steiner interferes in this match and helps Goldberg defeat Kevin Nash. And yeah, we all know what's gonna happen by that fucking period. New Blood Rising. Fuck. Oh my god. But regardless. 6 out of 10. Would have been better if it was a little higher, a little longer, but regardless. Okay, finally we get for the real main event for the WCW World Heavyweight Championship. Booker T defeats Jeff Jarrett to win the WCW World Heavyweight Championship. A great match. A 7.5 out of 10, the best match on this show. And Booker T won his first of 5 WCW World Heavyweight Championships. Also, side note, Booker T became the first African American to hold the big gold belt. And that is correctly that. And yeah, Booker T had a great run with the WCW Championship. But, what a plague of justice, this whole thing with Hogan. And I'm not going to get into that, okay? So, Booker T wins. It was one of the best endings I put on 3 years ago. By the way, on my main channel, that is, where Booker T's, go back to that video there. So, after all that, I give the show a 6 out of 10. This was a little downgrade from 98 Bash at the Beach, but regardless, we're done with this show. Next week will be Halloween Havoc 1992, that is. Tomorrow I'll do my SmackDown review, and then Saturday, Mortal Kombat 10 on the main channel, that is. Anyways, like this, comment, and subscribe to both my channels, and there. Halloween season is upon us. Bye.